Yeah, man, we live, Reggie.
Yes, sir. Another PLE coming up.
Yes, sir. We got King of the Ring, King and Queen of the Ring coming up this weekend. A lot of superstars are already over there in Saudi Arabia and getting ready for the big event. Of course, you got Friday Night SmackDown starting Friday, and we'll talk about some key matches on for SmackDown, which will have direct impact on the premium live event this Saturday. Reggie, but before we do all that, let's welcome everybody to Turnbuckle Talk on the 401 Sports World Network. Make sure you
Yeah.
press, yeah, make sure you type that in, 401 Sports World Network on YouTube and also TikTok, 401 Sports World. Make sure you do those things. And Reggie, we about to let that beat drop and then we're gonna jump into it, bro.
Okay, let's go.
And I gotta find out what's going on over there, man, behind the screen, man. But you let us know later on.
Okay, we'll do.
All right, there's a lot of moving on going around, moving, grooving. But hey, we're nodding our heads to the beat. We're still nodding our heads to the beat. That beat goes hard. Turnbuckle talk. We still nodding our head to the beat. Hey, welcome
Yes.
to the show. We're chopping it up, Reg and Mr. 411. And man, premium live event Saturday, Saudi. We're gonna get to it. But the first thing we're gonna get to is Friday Night SmackDown, Reggie. What's up with Friday Night SmackDown, man?
Oh yeah. That's going to play a big part into what's going to happen Saturday. And it's funny. Back in the day, you never get this much action leading into a premium live event. You got stuff happening right before big matches. Who we got? In the King of the Ring finals, you got to tell me, I ain't looking at the card. I'm mixing up a recipe right here. Who we got in the King of the Ring? Is that the semifinals or quarterfinal?
No, bro, we got the semis. The semis. You got Randy Orton against the Bloodline.
Oh, yeah, I know I get the name mixed up. Uh, Tugaloa.
Tama Tonga, right? Or what? Hold on.
No, it's Tugaloa. It's Tugaloa.
Yeah,
Tom is the other one. This is the
yeah,
guy that the first member of the bloodline who came in amongst
right.
the Raking Havoc actually had a little run in with Randy and KO. So they
Correct.
pretty familiar with each other and they had a big tag team match at Backlash.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's all gonna feed into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope you can see it on the screen, Reggie. There's your matchups right there.
Oh yeah.
Monday night, Gunther took out. He made Jay Uso tap out or pass out, and that was a tough victory. But Gunther advanced to the final, and then here's the other semi right here with Randy Orton, and there you go
Tungaloa.
with Tama, right? And so, man, this is huge, man. Now Randy Orton has to deal with the bloodline. He's been dealing with them for a long
Again.
time, you
Again.
know. Yep, yep. So what you got here, man? What's the deal, man? How you think this is gonna play out?
I I think it's gonna fall out. I think Tungaloa is gonna get the win. But I don't
Really?
know. I I want Randy's gonna get the win, but I think Tangaloa should get the victory. He should, because you want to
Hmm.
establish him some type of way than just being a regular member of the bloodline. I mean, he's got this far, so that's a lot of credit anyway, just to get this far. But that would be
Right.
good if he come get this victory, seeing that what happened at Black Backlash. But I
Yeah.
think it's setting up for the big match with Randy and Gunther at the end, which is something I want to see because you got to tell me. I don't know if these two ever wrestled that I remember.
Well, we'll work on getting the detail on that. I don't think they have. Um, just because of a lot of things like Gunther. Gunther is over there. He was over in NXT UK. You know what I'm saying, for a long time, and some of the other promotions, independent promotions, and then eventually to that NXT UK.
Right. So
And
yeah,
so
I
with
don't.
that said, I think they never really had a chance to cross paths. But if you
Right.
look at both of them, it looks like a heavyweight championship bout. It looks like a mega match,
Oh yeah.
and the, the people in Saudi getting a WrestleMania matchup.
Right, right. That's what I was saying. It's a huge match, and then again, coming off the last couple of King of the Rings, to me, they kind of fumbled the bag a little bit because we had who was the last one? Was it what's his name from the New Day? Was he the last one? Xavier Woods.
Yeah, Xavier Woods won the last one. Yeah, and
Right. So
he was unable to compete because Imperium took him out.
right, right, right. So this year, coming off that, which he's a good wrestler. He's a certified Hall of Famer when you put him in there with the New Day. But that King of the Ring, back in the day, it meant something. It meant a little bit more than just a prop. You had to watch the guy that's coming up. That's how we got Stone Cold Steve Austin. I remember Booker T had a nice reign with the King of the Ring.
Yeah, Macho Man and
So
Randy Savage had a good run.
Macho Man had a
King
King
Macho,
Macho. Yep. So if we get it
King
back to
Harley
that,
Race.
King Harley Race, right, right, all time legendary. So if we get it back to meaning something like that, I mean, this is gonna be huge. And you might can close out Randy's career if he does advance to go against Gunther, or Gunther could do what some say he did with the Intercontinental title, bring it back to his glory, bring the King of the Ring back to his glory. So I mean, this is a huge, huge event. We don't have but what we call them the big four, main four,
Hmm.
but stick King of the Ring back into the conversation. Stick Money in the Bank back in conversation, and WWE is Money in the Bank, no pun intended, with all those premium live events that actually mean something in the long run.
Yeah, I think it will be a first time ever match based on the statistics here, and it's the first time that if that again we're assuming that Randy Orton is going to win, or we're rooting for that to happen, or whatever. But if it he can still lose because the Bloodline are a formidable faction,
Right.
and they screwed him over before several times. They screwed Cody Rhodes got screwed over by the Bloodline in the world title match. So it can happen where uh Tama ends up winning, but let's say he doesn't. My goodness, Randy Orton against Gunther, man, that's just a heavyweight tilt, man.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we really want to see. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I want to see.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah,
that
so
one is a banger. If
yeah,
I didn't get
absolutely.
if I don't get in the end Gunther versus Brock, I can settle for this right now. This Gunther versus Randy match.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, so the Queen of the Ring final. Who do we have there in the Queen of the Ring final?
I know we got the all that matters to me. We got Nia Jax in it because that's my winner. So
Yeah.
we got Naya, and I get the other girl, her name mixed up with another one.
Oh,
Is it Valkyria?
Vicar.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vicary.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Lyra
Lara,
Vicary. Yep.
Lara, right. So we got her, and who else we got? Um, dang, you got to find that card. Who is it?
Oh, let me think real quick. It's Lyra. She advanced, so we won't know uh, until tomorrow night because
Right,
you have Bianca Belair versus
Bianca,
Nia
Bianca.
Jax.
right, but oh man, that should be a final in itself, right there. Bianca versus Naya, and even the matches we had last week, they
Yeah,
were huge matches. Bianca versus Tiffany. You
yeah,
had
that was a good match.
Naya versus Jade, and then at
Yes.
that point, you don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to set up the tag teams to tag team champions to fight each other with Bianca and Jade? You know, or we could have had Naya and Bianca, which we got, but
Hmm.
those were some huge matches. And Naya versus Jade, I think with that disqualification, that's something we're gonna see in the future. But Friday night, I don't know. I want Naya to win it because I think she needs a little bit more than Bianca. But there's something else Bianca can add to her resume. She can add
Yeah,
the
and
uh,
guess and oh, go
Queen of the
ahead.
Ring.
Then pass it back. Yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead. I was just saying she can add the
Okay.
Queen of the Ring to her resume.
Yeah, and so what I have on in my mind too, Reggie, now that you reminded me, and again, I went and watched the match. Jade Cargill and Nia was an excellent match, and it was like, and I know people say, "Oh man, everything's excellent." No, I'm not. I'm not saying it as in it was a great. If I say great match, now we going to a whole nother level. It was for
Right,
what it
right,
was. It was two powerhouses going at it. So that's the
right.
kind of match you saw. It ain't about all the flips. It ain't all about this. That. It was a
Exactly,
powerhouse
exactly,
match.
exactly. It's a
And
brawl when two girls like that get together.
exactly. And with Jade getting disqualified, and then in the back, they went. Jade was in the back. Bianca was back there. She was saying something along the lines of, so it was something dealing with disqualification, keeping you cool, things like that.
Right, right,
And
right.
but I wonder if, and I'm just curious. I wonder if Bianca loses via some sort of disqualification, and let's even say Jade comes
Oh,
out and helps on Friday, and somehow not on purpose, but just being in the way, she kind of gets get
right,
forces a
right.
disqualification. Now they both have disqualification. You got the tease of not necessarily a riff, but a competitive kind of riff. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, 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 right,
Between
right.
the two.
It's in the background. You
Right,
know it's in the background though.
right. And one of these days that might come back up later on down the line based on how
Right.
WWE is doing their business. So I want to see how this match ends on Friday. And it's an important match on Friday night. So we have two important semifinal matches for a lot of different reasons. But with that said, Reggie, let's go ahead and just go ahead and officially put who we have winning Friday night. So is it Randy Orton and Tama or Tama?
Yeah, for
Who you
that one,
got?
I definitely got Randy Orton for that one.
I got
Give me,
Randy Orton for that one too.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
And on the Queen side with Nia and Bianca, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Nia
I'm
because
going with Naya as well.
yeah, yeah, I'm going with Nia on that. And like you said, I don't think she's gonna. It'll be huge though if she pins Jay clean, but I do think it's
Bianca,
gonna
yeah.
be some shenanigans, whether it be on her part, on Nia's part, a chair or something like that, or like you said, it'll be something with Jade being involved, being that she's a rookie and green and never been in that moment where she cost Bianca the match.
Right.
So yeah, yeah,
And, and
I
that
can see it.
and that plant seeds for a competitive match. Cause see, when we saw that bracket and we saw Bianca on the same side with Jade, and after Jade had did the power bomb to I think it was Piper Niven in the first round for her.
Mhm. Right,
But to show that feat, and then like then again now she's gonna beat Nia after that, and then you're gonna meet possibly Bianca. Like what a semifinal that would have been. But I think they're kind of doing that to kind of tease us. You remember when Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior in the Royal
right,
Rumble had their run in? I think they were
right,
kind of testing the waters to see like what that would look like, and the fans were all in for it. So I
right.
think not no time soon. It's gonna be way down the line, bro. But I think that eventually we're gonna get some sort of Jade Bianca um match.
right. And
And
they all did. They kind of did that at was it last year's Royal Rumble with them. You know, Becky had I'm not Becky, but Bianca had Liv up for a slam, and Jay had Becky up for a slam, and they kind of posed off
oh yeah,
against
yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah. Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah, I remember that.
they already teased it, but now with the new WWF, it's just not a tease. They actually want to build a story about that. So you just watch that because they're building a story. It's not just a tease.
Right. Right. And so, yeah, I mean, that can happen. So, we're gonna actually get that image up, man, so that people can see that. 'Cause that was an impressive feat. And yeah, they really teased us on that. And I've heard them talk, post matches and post Premier Live interviews and things like that. These ladies generally like, care for each other. They're gonna support each
Yeah,
other,
yeah.
and 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 they're not going to really put something out there where they out here beefing and hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Right,
it's going to be more of a when they do fight, it's going to be a competitive type of match, just a friendly, like a friendly. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be tough, but it's not going to be one of those
right,
I hate you, you hate me type match.
right.
But that's way down the
Kind of
line.
like that with when Sasha and Bianca. I don't think that was a real feud they had
Yeah,
because it may have looked like that, but you can tell. I think it was at WrestleMania 38 when they got in the ring with each other. They had you could see that respect they had for each other. So I
yeah.
think it'll be the same way.
Okay.
If
So we out.
when those two against each other.
Yes, sir. So we out of SmackDown. Um, Make sure everybody tune in for SmackDown. I mean, there's some stuff on the line. And you mentioned these two ladies, right? The two ladies that got pressed, but now you mentioned them. Ironically, they're fighting for the women's championship. So Liv Morgan, she's on the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And
Right.
next up is Becky Lynch. This should be a good one, man.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm looking forward to Becky's the savvy veteran in this match to me. She's been in these spots before. Liv had her spots, but not, in comparison to Becky. But I'm looking forward to Liv putting on the show. And for me, this might end up being the match of the night. For me, I think it's gonna steal the
Wow.
show. Yeah, I think this one's gonna steal the show.
Okay. You calling this one as the match, not only a great match or a good match, it's the match of the night. And it has the potential to do that because anytime you have Becky Lynch
Right,
in
right,
a WWE ring, you know what I'm saying?
right.
It's bound to be a banger. She's just one of she's a walking what they call it? Walking, I
Living
don't
legend.
know. She's a Hall of Famer right now. Like
Right.
she's
She's a
on
living
track to
legend.
be that.
She's a legend. She's a living
Living
legend.
legend. There you go. She's a living legend. She's a Hall of Fame is already there for her. She's done enough. Liv has come a long way. People have to remember the Riot Squad and where she came from, and
Oh my
you know,
goodness. I
yeah,
forgot she was a member of the Riot Squad. Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah. And she's a
You're
Hooters
right.
girl. Nothing against Hooters girls. I have no issue with Hooters girls, but she came from that and now she's a main event WWE superstar. Like,
Right,
that just
right.
shows you that you can come from all kind of walks of life into the WWE. Of course, Jade, college basketball star. Then you look at Bianca, she's a Division I track star.
You're
You know
right,
what I'm
track
saying?
star.
So,
Right. Oh,
and in that CrossFit world, you know what I'm saying? She's a professional there. So, they come from all different places. And Becky, she is didn't have any of that kind of stuff, but she
right,
found her way over to the States after she kind of honed her craft over in Ireland, Ireland, where Ireland, and
right.
and then you know eventually got what she always wanted was to be a superstar. So this is making up to be something excellent. We can get into the prediction on this one, Reggie. So
Uh, I
officially, who
definitely
you got winning the belt?
I definitely got Liv winning this one. I think it's
Ooh,
her time to hold that belt. Like you said, she's came a long way. She's a main eventer now, and I can see her main event SummerSlam or WrestleMania next year against Rhea. I'm already calling that. That's when the rematch is going to happen for those two. So yeah, I'm definitely going with Liv, and this is her moment. So she's gonna shine in this one, and Becky's gonna, of course, put up a great match. Hopefully, she's feeling well. You know, she had the last one where she was kind of sick. So hopefully, everybody come in healthy, and it's gonna be a great match. Like I said, that I'm looking for that to be the match of the night.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that match, and you know, I'm going with. Wow, this is tough, bro. It's really tough, but I'm gonna go with Liv. Okay, I'm going with
Hmm.
Liv. I ain't gonna tell you I'm a super confident in this pick because
Right,
Becky will
right,
find a way to get things done, and Becky is a one of the elite wrestlers in WWE and all of it. And I can see Becky winning. I can see Liv
yeah,
eventually getting this belt, but I think she's going to get it this Saturday. I'm with you. I think she's going to get it Saturday, and we're going to start getting some more layers out of that Judgment Day because they're kind of on the
right,
rocks
right,
anyway. They're kind of
right,
on the rocks right now in all kind of directions. They're trying to regroup, recover, because of the injuries and
right,
and Dom, Dirty Dom letting everybody join to help out the faction without permission, and you got a lot of stuff going on. And don't forget, Liv was in the hallway with Dom, man, during
right.
one of Jet Uso's interviews a couple weeks ago. That has to come back into the picture some kind of way. Do
I
you
want.
think that if Liv wins the belt, do you think she's gonna infiltrate Judgment Day?
No, no. Do you want me to tell you what I'm going to put out there for the
Yeah.
folks out there that haven't really seen this? I really think that Dom is secretly creating his own faction with
What?
Liv. Yes, you got Liv. You got he respects Carlito and what's the other guy's name? That just came back. Uh,
Oh, Santos Escobar.
dang. Yeah. All of that.
Escobar,
I
Santos.
think Dom. Right. I think Dom is working
Well,
on
well,
his own little thing.
well. Let me go back. Let me go back one. Santos Escobar is a person that he trusted because Santos turned his back on Dom. I mean
Right.
on Rey Mysterio.
Right.
But the other
Right.
guy, who's the one married to Ric Flair? I mean
Yeah, yeah,
Charlotte.
that's what I'm talking about. That's not Santos. Is that one? No, what is his name? People. What is his name? Dang.
It'll come back. It'll come back to us, man. We see him
It
playing
gotta come
today.
back. Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we know it's going Andrade. Andrade.
Andrade.
I knew it
Right.
was him, man. I just had a brain dump for a second. But yeah, Andrade.
Right. You're right. That's what I meant. He's gonna try. He's trying to, might secretly start a faction with.
Oh man. I never even thought about it that way.
Yeah, I think he's trying to undermine the Judgment Day. He kind of sees it kind of on his last legs, and he's a scumbag. So that's a scumbag move. And
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
went and look at this for long term storytelling. I'm going to say that Dom's going to cost Priest the belt when he actually loses it.
oh, down the line. Okay. hmm
Yeah, yeah. And I
Wow.
don't know, is that official? Because I thought I seen that out there. Is that official at Clash of the Castle? Uh, Dane versus Drew. I thought I seen that somewhere. I gotta look.
Yeah,
I thought I seen that.
it
That's
is.
actually official. Okay,
Yeah, it
okay,
is.
yeah, yeah.
That's gonna be a good one too,
So
bro.
right. And I went when to put it past. I really never seen I'm trying to get off subject, but I never seen Drew in a stable. I know back in the day he was a part of a stable. I forgot who it was with him and
Three and
uh
B.
3MB, right? So I wouldn't put it past that he might be in a stable with Dom.
Wow. Well, you never know. But I do like what you said about Donald maybe trying to start his own, you know, because he might see the writing on the wall himself, and he's always gonna try to
Right,
take care of himself.
right, exactly.
And why not? It's a great opportunity because you got Damian Priest as the champion, but he's feeling himself now. He don't want no help and
Right,
this and
right,
that.
right.
And then you got Rhea, mommy, who's out. This is time for him to fend for himself, you know.
Right, right, right. It's finally time for him to fend for itself. Exactly, exactly.
Okay, well I got Liv winning too, and eventually, Rhea comes back, Liv and Rhea somewhere, maybe
Right,
SummerSlam. So
right.
that's where we at. All right, so let's look into something else. Well, first of all, Reggie, before we do that, what are you cooking in the background, man? I hear a bunch of,
Oh yeah,
I
that's
hear that
sizzling.
sizzle, man. What's going on?
Yeah, sizzling. I just got this grill going. Got some chicken, some burgers, some sausages on the grill for a little Thursday, little dinner Thursday night.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Got it smelling good out here, man.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it, bro. All right. Well, then you got Memorial Day weekend coming up, so maybe you just getting some practice in.
Right, right. Well, I got a vacation coming up soon, so I might skip Memorial Day. Just chill back, relax, and look forward for the vacation.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. All right.
Yeah.
I'm
Summer,
eating on a
summer's in
little.
full effect. Summer's in
I
full
mean,
effect.
yeah, man. I got me a little grilled chicken and some broccoli going right now.
Okay, you
Um,
eating healthy, y'all.
well, just keeping it basic, man. For now,
Right, right.
just kind of saving a couple bucks right quick, but we'll see. Um, let's get to it, Reggie. There's a triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh yeah.
Sami Zayn, Bronson
Mm-hmm.
Reed, and our
Chad
guy
Gable.
Chad Gable. What you thinking, man?
I think it's gonna be a good match. All of them gonna be a good match. We know that. So it's like just saying something pretty simple. But you got Sami Zayn who's coming off beating Gunther, ending his reign. So this is his first pay per view. And also, don't forget that he's one of those guys who kind of sit out the Saudi Arabia event. So this is kind of like his thing. It's like second or third one. So it's a big show for him. Then we got Bronson Reed, who I think is highly, highly. I mean, we know how good the guy is, but I think he's highly underrated. And he's gonna be a wrecking ball in there, causing havoc. And then we got Chad, new attitude Gable, more serious. He already attacked Sami Zayn. I don't think my boy worried about Bronson Reed too much, but hopefully that doesn't detour him in the quest. So nice, hard hitting match. It's gonna be now no discredit to Chad, but it's gonna be a mini suplex city in there with Chad Gable throwing bodies
Oh
around, and
yeah, yeah.
I think he's gonna end up getting the victory in this one.
Whoa. Okay. All right. So good. You got that, and I got this. I got Sammy retaining. Now
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard fought. I
yeah,
think Gable. I think Gable's gonna be real close to pulling this off, but it's gonna come down to I'm gonna call him an unsung hero in this match, and that's gonna be Otis because
ah,
Monday night Chad, he really chastised his Alpha Academy, and
yeah,
he tried to
yeah.
get the Tozawa and um
Maxine,
I forget her name, Maxine Dupree, tried to get them to
yeah,
do
help
some
him out.
dirty work. They didn't do it. Otis was real hesitant about doing it, but he finally did, which
Yeah,
helped lead to the victory, right? So I'm thinking this time it's going to be a moment here in the match where Chad's going to have it. Otis it's going to come down to Otis. Let's just put it that way. So is Otis going to help Chad, or is he going to quote unquote do the right thing and let Chad finish this on his own? And we'll see where that goes. But I'm banking on Otis causing indirectly causing Chad to lose. Chad get upset with Otis. But that's just my take on that match.
Now, my booking brain would say you're right, but I think you're too early.
Okay.
Because this is what I would do. I would go ahead and give Chad Gable the belt, have Otis as his, henchman, muscle of the group, help
Okay.
him out. help him out a few matches, and Chad still, chastising him and everything like that. We get the fans to start getting behind Otis because we already hear the "you suck" chants for Chad Gable.
Right.
So you set up Chad and Otis down the line for a bigger match for the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
That's what
I
I would
like
do.
that.
That's what I would do personally.
Well, I like that too. So either way, I'm good. But somewhere in there, it's gonna come down to Otis. I think
Yeah,
Otis.
yeah,
I think Otis is the key to this match. Um,
right. And I can see him
you
taking
know,
out Brock. Yeah, I mean that's muscle for muscle. I can see him actually helping Chad take out Brunson Reed.
mm, yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm looking forward to in the match. We'll see how it go. We got another match we need to cover, and I think we'll be near the end, man. But let's go
Yes,
ahead and
we
talk
did.
about it. Let's talk about this one. All right, it's for all the marbles.
Yeah.
All right, Cody and Logan Paul. Logan Paul is the United States heavyweight champion. He's not defending it. He backed out of that. I guess he had his lawyers look at it, and at the contract signing last Friday night, that part of it was taken out. Cody,
Hmm.
prideful, didn't fight it. Hey man, I just had my belt on the line. That's cool. So that's where we at. Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, man. I'm pass the torch to you.
Now, for this match, you call Logan Paul the U.S. champion. I'm calling him the luckiest wrestler in like the last 20, 30 years because it, out of nowhere he gets title shots off the title shots. But he's well deserved of that, I think, because of the work that he's put into uh, getting himself uh, ready for each match that he's been into. And for me, I know everybody else knows Logan Paul as TikTok, YouTube blogger type guy, but for me, he's a wrestler now because he's so good at what he does. And I can tell from Monday night he's homing in on his promo skills and everything like that. So he's a hard worker. I do wish they would have kept the belts on the line because I want to see what would happen if Cody does win and he is United States champion and the world champion. I know it's probably going to be a backlash from fans, or we got another double champion, or what they're going to do. But I would have liked to see Cody win that belt and throw it in a tournament or something, give my boy LA Knight a chance to win. But now
Yeah.
since yeah, but now since the belt isn't on the line, the U.S. belt, it kind of takes away from the aura of the match for me. But I know it's going to be a great match, and I gave the match of the night to the ladies. But with Logan Paul in there, he gonna do something crazy. So it wouldn't surprise me. This one turns out to be a classic. And my pick, I'm gonna go with Cody. I'm gonna go with Cody clean win, no shenanigans or anything to set up the next match for Cody. I got just Cody winning, clean win, and maybe down the line we get a rematch or something like that.
Okay. So you touched on a couple things, right? So first, I'm gonna go ahead and just give give my take on the winner too. It's gonna be Cody.
Hold on one
Cody's
second.
gonna.
Hold on one second. I just want to show the fans that we are here live. I know you don't
Oh,
see both our
oh, okay.
faces,
Hold on,
but we are
hold on,
definitely here.
hold
So,
on, Reggie. Hold on. Let me get there. Let
gotta
me
let
get.
you
Let me
know.
get. Let's see if we can get the production team to get the graphics right. Let's see.
Okay,
There we
okay.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, just let the fans know we are here checking in. We ain't
Yeah.
shortchanging you. We're here
Yeah.
live. Right, right.
Yeah. We
We're
here.
here
We
live.
here.
Right,
Yep.
right, right. And we getting that TikTok together, so be on the lookout for that TikTok live so we can get some of y'all opinions live, chop it up about some wrestling. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Matter of fact, we going live tomorrow,
Tomorrow at 3. Tomorrow at 3, gonna
Eastern.
chop it up. Chop it
Yep.
up. We might be talking about some wrestling, some NBA. We're trying to get used to that TikTok thing. But definitely down the line, we're gonna get mainly wrestling, and Mr. 411 might get some other stuff in there. But
Yep.
we just trying to get that YouTube thing figured out before it goes away.
Yeah, man, we gotta work on it. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's where we at. That's where we at. So yeah, man, I'm picking Cody to win. I think it's gonna be a good match. Um, Logan will probably have some close, it'll be some near falls in there.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and he's gonna definitely have some help from his entourage in some kind of shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, I
That
don't know who
seems like his
famous.
thing.
I don't know who we ain't seen out there yet. We seen Castanot. We seen I Show Speed. I don't know what other guys we got out
Yeah,
there.
and that's the thing. Who's next? Who's the next?
Right,
Who's the next crony? You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of
right,
developing something here.
exactly.
Yeah. So he already brought out the lawyer with the bad looking suit on and all that, and that was hilarious. That was some stuff a guy like him should be doing. You
Right,
know.
right,
And then but yeah, we just don't know what he's gonna do. But big shout out to Logan Paul because you like you said, man, when you said the luckiest, I think you can look at that in all kind of angles. Like for
right.
him to be U.S. champion and only have so many matches under his belt, that's
Hmm.
that's amazing testament. But then he hasn't lost the belt, so he's been in some, and he's defended against some Hall of Famers, Hall of Fame
Right,
type talent too.
right.
Yeah,
So
and for now.
he well
Oh, I'm
deserved. I
sorry.
called him lucky. I'm sorry to cut you off. I called him lucky, but he's definitely well deserving of what he's getting because he's putting in the work. So
Yeah,
I don't mean
absolutely.
I'm joking a little bit. I don't mean to cut him short because he's definitely put himself in this position.
Well, I mean, if you look at it though, he hasn't had to defend it like every 30 days.
Right.
But when he has to defend it, it's been against some tough competition. He's found his way through.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he's found a way out of it, and then he had a main event title opportunity against Roman Reigns. Remember that?
Exactly.
It,
Exactly.
that was overseas, and now he's got another opportunity. This time it's Cody. So he's really making a mark, and this should show you that A, like you said, his talent is there, and B, WWE is capitalizing on a lot of things here. You know what I'm saying? If you just think about that with the prime and all that stuff, and just his following and all that all together, like it's a great combination. And of course, they're gonna take advantage of this opportunity. So, and so is he. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. It's gonna be fun. Good match. Cody's one thing I've learned about Cody Rhodes. He has a way of putting on good matches, and I'm all in for that.
Yeah, man. Cody's kind of so he's taking me by surprise because I followed him. I wasn't looking too much at his matches, just his background, but he's a good wrestler. So I ain't gonna take that away from him either.
Um, yeah,
Can you hear me?
absolutely. So, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, no, your point well taken. And so we cover what we want to cover as far as the matches. Now, you want to talk about it or you want to save it for TikTok, and that's Bloodline 2.0.
Uh, let's actually say that TikTok because I gotta get out of here real quick.
Yeah.
For my people who are just listening about me on the grill, I'm cooking on the grill and I forgot to pick up some barbecue sauce.
Oh, man, you can't have you can't grill and not have barbecue sauce. Uh, your entourage is not gonna like that, so we're gonna let you take care of that. But hey, look, check us out on TikTok,
Yeah, yeah,
Mister
yeah, yeah.
411.
I kind of fumbled the bag with that one, but we will be on TikTok tomorrow live, 3 p.m. Mr. 411, you might see his face. We got to break it out where I can go live with him. So you might just see his face, but I will definitely be there in the comments, chopping it up with him.
Yep, we're gonna cover you from the air and from the ground. We got it covered. So check us out on TikTok tomorrow. For Reggie, I'm 411. We appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you go to YouTube, type in 411 Sports World Network. Make sure you go to TikTok, type in Mr. 411 MisterFourOneone, and you'll be able to find me and Reggie. All right. We appreciate everybody. We're gonna get the
Peace.
track playing and we out of here.